Does Iowa City pass the vibe test? Well, Travel Magazine thinks so. Iowa City was recently named one of the most charming towns and small cities in the entire Midwest. The Midwest, if you didn't know, is the heartland of America, and it's defined as 12 states, including Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. Travel Magazine asked more than 100 travel writers, photographers, and industry professionals to name up to 5 places in the Midwest they found most charming, providing natural or urban charm, modern or historic significance, and an array of unique options when it comes to dining, entertainment, and lodging. Not surprisingly, to me at least, Iowa City was on the list. The article goes on to call Iowa City the crowning jewel of small Midwestern cities with a penchant for hosting summer festivals, including one of the longest running Pride festivals in the U.S., a downtown block party which brings 45,000 visitors, as well as the jazz and arts festivals. Iowa City is one of only 2 U.S. cities to carry the UNESCO designation City of Literature, celebrating the written word through workshops, live performances, and markers and murals throughout our downtown. If you want to take a look at this article and read about the other towns on the list, I will leave a link for it down there in the description box. Okay, so that's Travel Magazine's take, but what are other organizations saying about little old Iowa City? Well, Iowa City was awarded the 2023 Small Business Community of the Year by the U.S. Business Administration. Iowa City was selected because of its commitment to providing opportunities for local businesses to start and flourish, as well as Iowa City's commitment to include diversity, equity, and inclusion in its small businesses. I made a video highlighting a couple of my favorite small businesses, and I'm going to link a card up here. The Department of Cultural Affairs within the Iowa Economic Development Authority recently announced the redesignation of the Iowa City, Coralville, and North Liberty Metro as an Iowa Great Place for the next 10 years. The Iowa Great Places program seeks to cultivate the local character and authentic qualities of Iowa neighborhoods, districts, communities, and regions to help build more livable and vibrant places. Usually, Iowa Great Place applicants are single communities, and the fact that Iowa City, Coralville, and North Liberty applied together shows how well these towns work together in sharing a vision for Johnson County. Iowa City was recently named as one of Livability.com's top 100 places to live. The website ranked communities on a variety of metrics, including the economy, housing, cost of living, cultural, leisure, shopping amenities, transportation, environment, safety, education, and health. Iowa City scored a 695 out of 1,000, and our highest point areas were transportation, environment, and education. Okay, enough about awards. What's it really like? Well, there's no place like Reddit to get an unfiltered cross-section of people's opinions. I typed, "Should I move to Iowa City?" into Google and pulled up a recent Reddit post by someone considering moving from Phoenix to Iowa City for a graduate program. He or she revealed that they knew nothing about Iowa and they wanted to know what the people on the internet thought they should know and keep in mind. So let's take a look. Someone with the name Fartologist said they moved to Iowa City from Los Angeles to get a PhD. Now, that's common. We get a lot of people moving here for higher education. Before moving here, Fartologists claimed that they couldn't have even pointed out Iowa on the map. Despite that, they took a leap of faith in moving to what they apparently felt was the middle of nowhere, and they found living in Iowa City and going to grad school here to be one of the best decisions of their life. They loved it here. They did caution that rents are high-ish and that winter is no joke. Peachy Ryland, who originally came from Las Vegas, shared a similar experience. Peachy said Iowa City isn't so small that you feel confined, but it's pretty walkable. Peachy also cautioned about the weather at the peak of each season. Today it's 100 degrees. Peachy recommended Iowa City from an artist perspective, as a community that is supportive and uplifting of local artists in all mediums. A Reddit user named Archbishop Rick commented that Iowa City is more of a small city and it is missing some things that you might expect if you're from a large city. Things especially having to do with food. But surprising to him, it was that we have a Trader Joe's. He also complained about rent prices, noted, and said that many people decide to buy a house if they plan to live here for at least 3 to 5 years because they're going to come out ahead of paying rent. I would agree, and I would be happy to have a chat with you about our average rate of appreciation for property to help you figure out exactly how long you realistically need to live someplace to break even or turn a profit when it's time to leave, if you decide to leave at all. A user called Relaxoland gave some good advice. They said, visit in the winter if you can, not necessarily to scare you off, but prepare you. I would agree. Of course, I would love to have you visit in May when it's lovely and magical, but for the sake of full disclosure, you may want to visit when it is cold, windy, and gray. User Sky 2006 again touched on the weather, saying it's either hot and humid or cold and dry with occasional snowstorms mixed in. And it is their opinion that as far as Iowa goes, this is the best place to be. So there you have it. Do you think Iowa City passes the vibe test? If you're thinking about making a move to the greater Iowa City area and you want to talk to me about finding the right place to call home, I would love to chat with you. All my contact information is down there in the description box of this video. If you're watching on your phone and you don't see a description box, you need to tap the title of this video and it will open right up for you. Hey, it's been fun, and I'll catch you later.